Good evening, Tales lovers. Welcome back to 4TV. You're chilling with me, your girl Lila Blue, and today I'm going to take you through the rugby final screening. The final screening. So yes, we were standing in a queue at Wits, and we got in. We got in 2 hours. Was it two? I think 2 hours before the game, because 3 hours before the game actually, so that we could get our face painted, have enough time to buy drinks and food, and obviously the celebrations, pre-match celebrations, should take place. And what I like about this is the business idea behind the coming in 3 hours before the screening. They could have easily opened the gate an hour before, but they opened it 3 hours before so that we can get there, be hungry, and then buy food, meaning that's where the money is being made at. Mind you, we did not buy tickets to enter the screening, so they were not making money from the tickets. The money they were making it from drinks and selling rugby items, such as like your flags, selling t-shirts, and others who went to an extent of even selling shoes. So you can just imagine that was the business sense behind it. It was fun, it was amazing, we had so much fun. There was a lot of dancing, a lot of singing, a lot of ikwijo taking place, which is my favorite, obviously, and you guys are going to hear me screaming in the background. I think they used a very smart system ensuring that no money gets lost, because there were no CCTV cameras where they were keeping the money at. So what they did was they gave us tokens. So we would buy these tokens, as you can see on the screen. We would buy those instead of buying the item, and then we'll go and submit that token where we're supposed to get the item from. So when you submit those tokens, so like the way green ones represented, I think 10 rand, and the red ones were for like 5 rand, and there was a yellow ones, I think, for 20 rand. So when you submit the tokens where the items are stored at, that's when you get the item. As a result, obviously they needed to have the tokens, the number of tokens, when they calculate them, making them money wise, they needed to match the amount of money that they have in their till. Otherwise, they would know if there was more on either side, then they would know that something dodgy went on. So I just think that was a very smart system from Wits.
Okay, so for everyone in a Boca t-shirt, now there's a special prize for each and everyone that we're going to run a competition for each and everyone that is here supporting the Boca. I told you, Visca.
Did you guys hear that? Are you sure you heard that? That's another smart way of making sure that people buy t-shirts and they buy merchandise from those who were selling merchandise, even though the people that were selling merchandise were not in partnership with Vids. But it was promoting students' businesses, and it worked very well, because for any person who was there, had the money and didn't have the t-shirt, and they wanted to win the competition, trust me, they bought the t-shirts. And of course the t-shirts sold even after the match, because other people went to OR, but not OR, yes, they went to OR Tambo to welcome the Springbok. And then obviously after that there was the parades. T-shirts were still being bought. Yeah, the flags were still being bought. That was smart business that day. I like the fact that, I think one thing that we need to emphasize, and we don't emphasize a lot in our entrepreneur journey, is whenever you see an opportunity or whenever you see a gap, fill it. That's very important. Whatever gap that needs to be filled, don't say, no, I only focus on cosmetics. Fill the gap if you can. If you have the money to fill the gap, and then just venture into that as your other business that you're supposed to focus on. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, share the video with your friends, and yeah, let's just engage. Let's have a conversation about everything that is happening here. So yeah, moving on. Let's talk about what Gaytrain did. You know what Gaytrain did was so smart? They used this opportunity, this win. Obviously, people needed to go to the airport to welcome the Springboks. Then they were like, okay, fine. And now we are expanding the routes, which is something that I'm going to talk about in my next video. We are expanding the route, and we want our route to be from this point to that point, and we already have routes. But there are a lot of people in South Africa that don't use Gaytrain, So why don't we take out news that take out a statement that that we're going to provide free transport to the aeroplane for people who wanna go there and welcome the Springbok. Obviously, people using they're gonna get, if they're getting free transport, that I think to a certain extent meant they're also getting free cards, because there was a time where I used the Gaytrain station when I was being for the organization. I was using it for, it was said free, so we didn't even have to buy the cards. The cards were given to us for free, and we rode the train. And we got to experience the train, and I feel like the train is so fast, and it's so it's so nice using the train. The service is great, it's professional. It right, man. I find it diggies. You get what I'm saying? So already in my mind, whenever I need transportation, I always consider the Gaytrain because of the service that I saw there. So that was another way of advertising. Instead of seeing maybe Gaytrain being advertised on television, they were like, no, let's give them a free round. It's like when you walk into a shop and they're trying to sell this new type of horse that they're introducing. They fry it and then they put it there in small sticks, and they actually make you guys taste, and then maybe when they are cooking it, preparing it for you guys to taste, they add extra spices and all that. But then if you want to know what spice they used, you have to buy it if they tell you what spice they used. So that was smart marketing. There's more, like I said, there's more information regarding the plans that Gaytrain has and the things that Gaytrain is going to implement in my next video. But for now, let's enjoy this Igwijo. Can we just reflect on that? Can we just take a moment and reflect on that? That was amazing. I don't want to lie, shame. That was super, super, super amazing. Great music. It was fun. After jumping so much, I needed a drink. Guess what? I went and bought the tokens, then went to submit them, and then got myself a drink. Next time we're having a World Cup, I want to see people making money, people selling stuff, people buying from small streets and coming to sell in Bram. I want to see that. So from me to all of you at home, stay cute, stay blessed, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I love you. Bye.